so we have some more PS5 games coming in, and we have done that for today. Hi, sorry, you must be our last customer. Yes, have you been to the Crystal Guardian game store before? You haven't? This is your first time? Okay, so is there anything in particular you're looking for? PS5 games? Okay, yeah, sure, no worries. We actually have a lot of PS5 games just come in. We've got some really interesting ones. If you would like to check them out with us, maybe? Amazing. Okay. So before you start, would you like me? I can just take a few details, just so that I know what sort of games you're looking for. Is that okay? Awesome. So can I just get your name first, if that's okay? What a lovely name. Thank you. Awesome. And what is your age, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, brilliant. And in terms of genre of games that you are mostly into, what would you say your top 3 would be? RPGs? RPGs, yep. And kind of like XCOM, kind of tactical RPG. Yeah, I'd put that under RPG. Anything else? Do you mind? Do you like things like horror? Not so much. Okay. First person shooters. Okay. You do, yeah. Okay. Some, not load. Yeah, same. I'm very much like that too. How about anything like Dark Souls or Elden Ring? Okay. Yeah. So we'll mainly look in the RPG realm. Yeah, we actually have some. This my store. Actually, we kind of lean into the RPGs a little bit more than we do any other genre of games. So we will definitely have a few RPGs to show you. I can show you. Brilliant. Okay. Any franchises you're a fan of? Yeah, sort of like say Harry Potter, Final Fantasy, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, a franchise that you might like, Jurassic Park, any franchises really. Final Fantasy, okay, that's one of my favourites. Yeah. Yeah. You like Pokemon? Yeah. Obviously we're looking at PS5 games today, not Nintendo. Is that still okay? Yeah, awesome. So, but I'll have this on your sort of file you have with us anyway. I know a lot of game stores don't do this, but we like to have sort of a personable way of keeping in contact with our customers, sending the right information, and can generally build a rapport. And when we get good games in, we will email you. So something that might be along your preferences of what we have put on your file, if that's okay. Awesome. Brilliant. And can I just have an email address so we can get in contact with you if you would like us to? Perfect. That's great, thank you. So we have that sorted, and I've just been sorting out some PS5 games to the right of me. So if you would like to go through them with me, or if you'd like to look at them yourself, you like to go through them, that's absolutely fine. So I think to start with, we'll maybe start with the Final Fantasy games, because that is a franchise you said you're interested in, right? Perfect. So we're going to start with maybe one of the newest Final Fantasy games, and this is Final Fantasy 16. And basically, essentially, in Final Fantasy 16, you are the playable character called Clive, and he is he has a brother basically called Jacob. I want to say Jacob. It might not be Jacob. I can't remember now. Yeah, I think it's Jacob. But he is the Phoenix, and the actual people are the icons, which are the summons, which are usually in a Final Fantasy game. Anyway, so his brother is Phoenix, and Clive is Ifrit, but there can only be two fire summon. There can't only be one fire elemental summon, and all sort of Clive's friends as well, and other characters are mostly icons, and basically, the world has been sort of conquered by an empire, which obviously Clive's family, because he's a prince and whatnot, used to rule at least their kingdom before the empire. Kind of, so a very kind of run-of-the-mill story almost. But obviously the summons do make it interesting. Not personally one of my favourites, but definitely worth a play if you are interested in that sort of thing. Yeah, battle system is more of an action RPG combat, maybe more like you're used to in Kingdom Hearts. It's not turn-based, which I like, and it's also not the new system that's in Final Fantasy 7 Remake and Rebirth. So that's what let it down a little bit for me, but still a very, very good game. Graphics are gorgeous, and Clive is very likeable. I do like the characters, to be honest. They are good characters. I particularly like Jill, which is Clive's sort of a love interest as such. Even though I don't know if that specifically sort of comes to a head, but I do love Jill. And it's a really good bad guy. She in the start, and she's really cool, called Benedicta, and she's Garuda summon, and she's really evil, but she goes quite early. But I'm not going to tell you all the story. But yeah, so we did have the disc in there. Oh shoot, I can get you a new copy anyway. So we'll just put that back in there. But we have all the relevant things. I'll get you a new copy anyway. So that is Final Fantasy 16. And today we're actually selling these ones together. So we have Final Fantasy Remake Intergrade. This is the first part of the Remake franchise of Final Fantasy VII. I personally prefer Rebirth, which is the second part, is much more open world. The first part is in Midgar, and it was amazing, don't get me wrong, an amazing game. I personally like them better than the originals, but I'm not as attached to the originals as a lot of people. I am attached to Final Fantasy X more, so these are, for me, are like amazing. So we have the Intergrade, and basically Intergrade comes with the Yuffie Kasaragi intermission DLC, and that is just like a side story, and also like fairly long. It's like about 20 hours, so it's not just like a side quest. It's how you obtain, well, it's not how you obtain Yuffie. You don't obtain her in the main party till the second one, Rebirth. But she that explains what she's doing there, and also has the characters from Dirge's Rebus, which was a kind of a sequel to the original. It's quite convoluted, the whole timeline things, but also very enjoyable. So that is the first part, Remake Intergrade. And we also have Rebirth. So obviously the first one goes into Midgar up until they get out of Midgar. So introducing the characters, getting the party, setting the scene in Midgar. And now we have Rebirth, which is completely open world. It's huge. I know it's in such a huge open world, but full of life and character, which is lovely. I think it's great. And we're also introduced to new characters, and we get to see places like Cosmo Canyon, Calm, Gongaga, and just really iconic places. Gold Saucer, for instance. So yeah, and so the battle system in both of these is a mix between turn-based and action. I forgot what they call. I think they call it action turn-based. So you, like in the menus you had in the original, you can use them, and it slows down time, but also you don't have to use them, if you know what I mean. You can also just attack and battle, which is quite fun, but obviously you definitely need to use your magic and skills. And they also have synergy skills where they can team up and use different abilities and attacks, which is like super cool. Honestly, I've spent so much time getting them, so I'm just going to read you the blurb or the flavour text as such. Defy destiny together. Cloud and his comrades escape the Sea of Midgar. In pursuit of the fallen hero Sephiroth, as they travel across the world, they find themselves on a journey that will decide the fate of the planet. So yeah, like, I think you really like this and this, but we are sending the package, so you have the whole complete kind of story with you here. So we have the original Integrate, which is the Yuffie DLC, and we also have Rebirth, which is the story so far, really. And we can't wait till the third one comes out. So yeah, you haven't got these yet, right? You haven't. You've only just got your PS5. Amazing. So I'm now going to show you one that's maybe a little bit left field and actually considerably underrated. So this is Marvel's Midnight Suns. And have you ever played XCOM? I know you said you don't mind XCOM. Amazing. So basically we have all Marvel heroes in this. We have Ghost Rider, Storm, Magic from the X-Men, Wolverine, Captain America, Blade, Iron Man, lots of different villains as well. So basically in this you are playing as your own customized superhero called the Hunter, and she is the daughter of Lilith. And Lilith is the bad guy, and the only person who can defeat Lilith, who's right in the middle here, the only person who can defeat Lilith is the Hunter, which is her own daughter. So, as I was saying, the only person who can defeat her is her own daughter, the Hunter. So, basically, you are. This is much more the mystical side of Marvel. So you have like Doctor Strange. And you also have, like, yeah, just the more mystical side of the Marvel universe. So think WandaVision, think Multiverse of Madness, which is my kind of like my favourite kind of side of Marvel. So we have a lot of witches, have a lot of magic going on, and this does also play like XCOM. So you are moving around, and you have cards which you can obtain and upgrade and get new abilities. It's actually really fun. It's actually way more fun than it sounds. And this is very cheap as well. So I actually would say to try it out because it's a very, very good game. So I'm just going to read the flavour text for you. Embrace the darker supernatural side of Marvel and the tactical RPG, where you'll fight alongside and live with iconic heroes such as Wolverine, Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, Blade and more. There's just so many characters, and you can customise your own comic book covers, which I find really fun as well. So there was Midnight Suns. We also have we have Hogwarts Legacy. You probably have heard of this. It's a very, very popular game. For me, it was just a bit huge, and I kind of lost my interest quite easily, if you know what I mean. But I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, so don't hate me. But yeah, but it's also a very good game, very well done and very well made. So this is essentially your quintessential Harry Potter game. You go to Hogwarts, you start your story at Hogwarts. Sorry, you're a student. You get placed into your sorting house. Is it the sorting cap? Yeah, get placed into your house, and just all the dreams really you'd think about going to Hogwarts. The one thing I don't like is the character creation. The characters don't look great, but that being said, it is fun, and just seeing Hogwarts and the world is a lot of fun in general. graphics also very good, and yeah, just all the things you can really think of in Harry Potter. You know, fighting trolls, flying on hippogriffs, learning spells, playing Quidditch, are all in this game. I think I was actually put into Hufflepuff, which I was surprised. I thought it was Ravenclaw, but yeah, I got put into Hufflepuff. But then I do like my animals and kind of, you know, plants and stuff. So maybe that's for me. I'll just read you the flavour text again. So Hogwarts Legacy is an immersive open-world action RPG set in the world first introduced in the Harry Potter books. Now you can take control of the action and be at the centre of your own adventure in a wizarding world. Your legacy is what you make it. Does that sound good? Yeah. So you can all experience a new wizarding world and adventure. Experience a wizarding world in an unexplored era to uncover a hidden truth from its past. Be the wizard or witch you want to be. And I would say the most fun thing about this game is actually just exploring the open world and just seeing like all the buildings and the magic things. Like there's something in every corner, and I probably should get into this more, but I've just been distracted by Final Fantasy because Final Fantasy is my thing. But there we go. So, would you want me to show you any more games, or would you be interested in any I've shown you? Okay, you're interested in the Final Fantasy games. No worries. So, which one's Remake and Rebirth? Okay, so we have Remake, Rebirth, and obviously comes with integrated DLC. Perfect. I can just get you a price and I'll come back to you, okay? So, I'm guessing these retail new at £70, and you can get the first game with that for £70. So what I'm thinking, as these are second hand, is how does £50 sound to you? And you also get 10% off because you filled in our file and survey. So I would probably say around £45. Is that okay? Perfect. So the card reader is just there if you would like to bleep that through or use your card unless you have cash. Okay, thank you. There we go. Yeah, it should be ready for you. Perfect. Okay, brilliant. The handy thing me having this on the file is like I will know what games you have bought prior, and we can sort of discuss any new releases or DLCs, etc., and send you the relevant information. Is that okay? Brilliant. I will just get your games for you. Here we go. So you're going to enjoy these so much. You haven't played either of them yet? No. So that's really good. You're going to have hours and hours, months and months, maybe even a year of playing these games. So I really hope you enjoy them. Okay? Perfect. And here are your games. Thank you. And thank you so much for coming in today. It's really nice to meet you. And I hope I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. Enjoy your games.